Hey, what's up, MC's Finest? Welcome to a quick Monday update. Everybody loves Mondays, so cheered up with an update for the league. A lot of discussion this week about the draft and kind of how things are going to be working. Just kind of wanted to fill you guys in so everybody's on the same page. Still said draft is Saturday, September 1st. Starts at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Central Time. We hopefully will have everyone here for that time. I know Jared will work on getting here. Hopefully he can make it. We also talked about having Jeff Ettinger or maybe even Matt Banwart run our draft in terms of orchestrating, writing down the picks, and keeping everybody's kind of picks in order and everything like that. So I don't have to do it, and then I can focus solely on my draft. We were thinking fun different ways to do it. We thought about maybe even getting a podium, everybody come up, everybody in suits or dressed up announcing their picks. Have it fun kind of like that, now that we're doing a paper draft instead of going to beat ups and doing the online. So I think it'll be a good time, something fun like that. We're also going to all have it at my house. We're going to do it in the living room. Me and Aaron are going to somehow rig our living room up to maybe look like a kind of like movie theater style, kind of elevated in the back, work its way down to the front. We'll see. We'll probably fuck up our furniture anyway. But anyway, so guys, we were going to do that. I wanted to talk about some rules for the draft. I'm thinking, maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes per pick for the first maybe 6 rounds where it really matters. And then, more toward the back, maybe drop it off to a minute and a half. Depends on where we go with the first round. But, the draft is going to take a long time, guys. Doing a paper draft, it always involves a little bit more planning, a lot more strategy, a lot more attention span. So, speaking of attention span, we're actually not going to do the kegs or anything like that. It's BYOB. If you want to bring alcohol, go ahead. That's perfectly fine. I was hoping everybody could bring a dish, something like that. I mean, I'm sure me and Aaron will make some dips or like a main course, but if everyone wants to kind of bring just a little something to throw in there, that's cool. We got plenty of room in the fridge, so like I said, bring alcohol if you'd like. I'm only limiting myself like 6. I got to keep a pretty sober head when I'm drafting, so that's why we were really going to cut out the keg. But so like I said, the draft being 2 minutes maybe in the first round because it takes a little while. But make sure you're planned out, guys. Do your homework. Bring a draft sheet. I'm not supplying draft sheets to anyone. You guys, you're old enough. I'm not a teacher. I don't do the homework for you. So make sure you're doing your homework. Do your mock drafts, all that stuff. If you just want to go in there, guns blazing and just kind of drafting off what you think is right, that's cool. Totally fine. But make sure you're paying attention during the thing. I don't want to sit there and be like, no, he's taken. Oh, I'll take Des Bryant. No, he's taken. I'll take so-and-so. I'm not doing that. If you pick, you got a minute and 30 seconds or 2 minutes. If the time is up, you will be drafted the first available off the board. We're not going to sit there and be nice to people and be like, oh, okay, your time's up, but hurry up and make a pick. No, it's just boom and going. I don't want to be here all night. I know nobody else wants to deal with that shit. Also, draft night. Bring your $75 for the league fees and bring $10 for initial trans fees. That'll cover your first 10 transactions. Anything over that, you'll pay extra. Anything under that, I will pay you back. I will have an envelope with everyone's name on it to show exactly what you paid, and I will file that away. All the money will be kept with me. I'll keep it up in my lockbox, so we'll be good to go with that. And it will not be touched until we distribute at the end of the year. With that said, hopefully everyone is excited for the draft, guys. I know I'm pumped. I've been doing mocks. I've been reading magazines, getting really nerdy about it. But that's what defending champs have to do. We just have to prepare, harder than we did last year. And I didn't really prepare last year. So, I'm excited, guys. Fantasy football is my biggest thing. I'm pumped about it. Draft is literally right around the corner. Today's the 13th. We got the draft on the 1st. That's a big weekend. A lot of people go to school right after that. Everyone's got plans going on, but hopefully everyone's up. Hopefully we get all 10 owners for the draft. It's just going to make it that much more fun, guys, especially doing it in person. Really kind of away from computers. Everybody feel free to bring your computers. I'll have PowerStrip set up, but our internet connection is really bad. So if you have to download some stuff, download your pre-draft rankings, stuff like that, so you have that stuff ready if our internet goes out. So be sure you have that. On another note, really just about the draft, kind of some things for next year. We are having a keeper league, 2 keepers max. If you don't want to have a keeper, that's fine. If you only keep one, then that's fine, and you'll just have another draft spot. that's not really a big issue. The big issue was, you know, say we talked about it. ESPN standard rules are if you have a keeper, you know, whatever round he's projected to go in, he's out of there, and then you still get like a first round pick, second round, third round. So say if Aaron Rodgers is picked in the first round and you keep him, if next year you go to do it and you keep him, we're going to do it this way. We're going to do he was picked in the first round the previous year. You will not have a first round pick. So you'll be skipped over in the first round. You'll start in the second round. Now there's another way of doing this. If you acquire another first round pick from a trade, so you say if you get LaShawn McCoy and Aaron Rodgers, and they were both drafted in the first round this year, next year you will not get a first round nor second round pick. So that's how we're going to have to regulate that, and then you would start off in the third round. Also, champion will automatically get 10th pick. Okay, being a keeper league, he's probably got a pretty good team. He'll get the 10th pick. Worst record will get first, and then everyone else falls in between. The 10th or the runner-up in the championship will get 9th, 3rd place 8th, 4th place 7th, and so on. So that's how we're going to handle that, guys. And then, like I said, you know, say if there's 7 keepers in the first round, that means there's only 3 picks in the first round. So then it would go draft and then continue on to the second. So this is kind of how we have to do it to be fair, but this is also going to force paper drafts from here on out. So this kind of draft party will be happening every year. Somebody's house will be hosting, and then we'll be doing a paper draft. And then, like I said, you know, have a draft orchestrator, maybe like a Matt or a Jeff. You know, we'll throw him some beer, like a 12-pack, or for Matt's case, I'll give him a bottle of Jim Beam or something. And then, you know, maybe like some cash, you know, if they're cool about it. So real quick, you know, just wanted to give an update to you guys. You know, rules, check them out. They all are standard ESPN. I didn't really change anything other than the scoring for receivers and running backs. If they are kick returners as well, they do not get points for return touchdowns. That only goes to defense and special teams, guys. So, you know, if you're thinking about drafting Darren Sproles, think again. Think about drafting Percy Harvin, think again. You know, you're only getting points for their main position of running back or receiver. So, with that said, guys, do your homework. Get your draft sheets together. I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head right now that we had talked about. No, that's really about it, guys. So, just wanted to touch base with you guys real quick, talk about the league. I know I'm pumped. I know everybody else is excited. So, days keep coming, and we're close enough to draft day. So, if you guys have any questions, make a post. Real quick, speaking of posts, Nico is now the third party in trade discussion. So, if there's a trade that me or Brock are involved in, we will pull Nico in and talk with him and get his input on the trades as well. We will also kind of do like a 3-way voting system. Say there's a trade, I say veto, Brock and Nico say no, we'll allow it. Then that's 2 against 1, and we'll obviously allow the trade. So that's kind of how we're going to conduct things, guys. You know, there weren't a lot of trades last year. Hopefully there are this year. You know, it gives a little more opportunity for, you know, teams to expand. But remember, we are doing a keeper league, so be smart about who you're looking to trade and who you're looking to acquire. You know, and it's all going to be value based, guys. So like I said, if you draft RG3 in the 9th round this year and he's a fucking stud, like say Cam Newton was last year. So if RG3 is possibly a 2nd round talent next year and you keep him, it's only costing you a 9 picks. Okay, so it's very value based. So you look deeper into the drafts. That's kind of how we're doing it. But if you have any questions on that, make a post, make a poll, write a topic, text me. I'm always willing to talk football, you know, on a text, even at work. I'll stop folding little baby t-shirts and text you back. That's, trust me, not a problem. Anyway, so real quick, guys, just yeah, go ahead and just shoot me a text, write a poll, whatever. I'm tired of being long-winded, but I just wanted to touch base with you guys on a video just so you know what was going on. Also, refer back to the last video of draft picks. We got the whole first round and so on taken care of from there. So that's all I got, guys. I'm going to stop talking. Have a good week. I will be back on here next week to hopefully inform you guys some more stuff with some new things for the draft. So, all right, guys, have a good one. I will see you later.